Welcome, one and all, to your 25th episode of Peace Talk. This is the Peace Dealer, and in this special episode, we have Chris Strickland. How are you
Hi.
doing, Chris? Now, you said you were just in Texas before, but now are you in LA? Because I saw you with some pictures with Miss Chris. Thought that was
Yeah,
cool.
we're in I'm actually working for him now. I'm working for
No way.
yeah. That just happened to my Saturn return. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And it's like I went from like no life at all in Alabama, working at Olive Garden. I was finishing up my third CD and paying $200 in rent a month, and all of a sudden I'm in California and paying $1,000 a month for rent, and I'm shooting shows every day, and it's hectic. It's crazy. I'm very grateful for it though. It's an awesome experience.
Honestly, for those who aren't necessarily aware of Soul Garden, this is a huge deal. Actually, before I really got into astrology, I worked with Chris Witecki too. Like, he honestly imparted so much knowledge. The step astrology that I use actually comes from him. Like, he has this really good system. For those who were even a part of Soul Garden, there's so many people I know spiritually that I met from there and that collective. So I think that's really awesome, man. I really wish you the best.
Yeah, and I've never heard of Christopher Witecki before.
No way, you never
Yeah,
did?
before September of last year, I had no idea who this guy was, and I'd already known you. I knew Carolyn. And apparently that's where everyone started, was at Soul Garden, and I just kind of ran across one of his videos, and I was really interested, so I just shot him a message, and I went from there. And
He's a
yeah,
genius.
he is. He's very good at what he
He's
does.
ahead of his time. Oh, very good, very good. And what really gets me is, like, he's been doing this for a minute. But my bad, I don't want to make it all about Mr. Teki. That's really awesome
I knew
though.
it was coming. Okay, no, he deserves the praise.
Um,
He deserves the praise.
oh yeah. So yeah, do you have any what projects do you have concerning that? Like shooting with him?
So, I'm basically just directing the shows, all the pretty scenery you see. That would be me, and I edit the show. We kind of take turns editing the show because it's kind of like a daily thing, and it gets really tiring. So we go back and forth with that. I'm currently in customer service. He does a lot of readings every week, so I convert all the audio files for the clients. So yeah, just little here and there jobs, mostly directing.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So for those that aren't aware, Chris is not only an astrologer but an artist. I have your page in the description box below. For those who may be new to your channel, like, how would you describe your brand? And what's your sun, moon, and rising too?
Okay. Well, my sun, moon, and rising. I'm a Leo, sun in the eighth house, Scorpio
Yeah.
moon, and a Capricorn rising. And my channel is basically, why's that funny?
That so Capricorn.
I know.
I mean, I gotta clear it through,
Capricorn rising.
but oh god.
It is pretty lame. No, so my channel is basically music and astrology. I really love writing music, and I really love astrology, so I meshed the two together. And I have 3 albums out, all consisting of 12 tracks, and even the Peace Stiller is on the last album. He's on the Libra song, which is awesome.
That was a
And
fun track.
yeah, that's still like my favorite. I listen to it all the time. And I do tarot scopes, monthly tarot scopes, which basically how I do those are I'll pull 12 cards for the month for everybody and say we're in Pisces season. That means we would take Neptune, because Pisces rules Neptune, and you find what house Neptune is in your chart, and that's your card. So it's a little game I made up.
Yeah, you're sick with it with the games. I had stumbled across one you did, and you had told me, you had told the person in the video to think of a number, and the number that I picked and the card you picked was like completely spot on, and I'd never seen it presented in that way. The way you did it too, like you animated it and
Yeah, that
added
was
like
actually the first one. I remember that. That was the first one. But after some time, I kind of had a little system going, and I stopped the whole, guess a number. I just kind of went with wherever this planet is and which house it's in your chart. That's the number you go by. So,
okay.
yeah.
So do you feel as an eighth house Leo you resonate? Does it definitely make you feel like a Scorpio, or how does the eighth house really influence your Leo sign? I know that's very sexy.
I don't feel like a Leo sometimes. A lot of times, I don't. I look at other Leos and I'm like, I'm not like that. I'm actually kind of boring.
Oh god.
It's the Capricorn rising. Chris has been getting on to me for it. He's like, you got to come out of that Capricorn rising. I mean, put a smile on your face. Everything's
Resting bitch face immaculate. It's a
what?
good thing. I said it's good to have resting bitch face.
Yeah, kills the wrinkles, so that's a good part.
Bam. There you go. So, okay. Being that, you are pretty versed on this subject pretty well, you have a good understanding of houses. How did you get into this? What was your journey? Did you like start and then stop, or how did
Um, what the my channel?
well, I actually do want to get to your music because I think it's one of the most creative stuff out so far. But I would say more. Oh yeah, especially 3 Cs. But I would say more like your actual belief. Like, how did you get into the practice? Like, what made you start to take the Zodiac seriously, or did you always believe in it?
No, I didn't. And being a Leo, I really didn't believe in it because I was, like I said, I'm not like that. And but I noticed everybody I was close to my entire life, every lover I've been with, every best friend I kept by my side for years, all were born in late October, early November. So there's definitely something weird about that. So that's when I started getting into the moon signs and, more in depth. And of course, it took years to get it down. But I'm glad I got into it, though.
How do you feel it's changed you as a person?
Oh, definitely. Because, I mean, astrology is it's like a tool straight from God just to know yourself and know what you're dealing with in life. And I mean, it's a good little guidebook for life, really.
I totally agree. Um, yeah, I mean, it's it's crazy how deeply insightful you can get into a natal chart. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get into your head though. I'm always trying to get in the head of eighth house suns. Like you're
Can
all
you do
very
that?
mysterious.
Is that possible?
No, probably not. Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, what inspired your Zodiology series? Chris has a series, 3 series, like he had mentioned before, of songs that literally represent each zodiac sign, and I'm just I'm inspired that you made 3 series. Like, this isn't just some kind of new idea you sparked. It's
Well, it's really
something pretty
funny
like.
because like every time I finish an album, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not writing anymore. I'm not releasing anything else for like a year. And then a month goes by. I'm like, I can't sit still. I can't sit still. I gotta write another album. And I said there would only be 3 Zodiologies, but I'm so fucking bored. There might be a fourth one. And
Zodiology
yeah,
4.
and 4 is the breakthrough numbers, so it would
True.
totally have to be like a game-changing album if I did a 4.
You already dropped the charm.
Yeah, well, that's true, but I mean, how can you follow up to something so great? I'm really proud of my past work, but it's really hard to follow up and, outdo the last one. And I don't honestly, I think the first album will never be outdid. That's everyone's favorite. I hate it because it's old and
No way.
no, I hate that album just because I played the songs out so bad. But no, that's everyone's favorite, and I don't think you can outdo that one. But I think they all have their own personality. So I'm proud of all of them. And I was thinking about doing the next one maybe on the step astrology. I thought that was an idea.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be really dope. So what is your favorite? What are like your top 5 favorite tracks? Like what made them your favorite tracks too, as far as like the sign involved
Um, I really love.
for each series too.
Okay, well, let's start with the first one. The
Sorry,
Pisces.
my bad. I meant to say like from any series. Like you could choose the top 5 from
Okay.
any.
I would say the Pisces song from the first album. That's always been one of my favorites. Mystical Dimensions. Let's see. I really like the Aries and the Taurus song from the second album. That never really got that big, but they're just such fun songs. The Taurus song is called "I'm a Taurus Bitch," and it's just like a club song. And I really didn't get that much feedback on it, but it's so fucking fun. It's like straight off the radio type. That's what it reminds me of, anyway. And the Aries song on that album is just completely and utterly cocky, and it's just totally dissing all the signs. I really like that one. And from the third one, let's see. I love the Virgo and the Libra from the third one. The
Oh,
song we
nice.
did together, and the one I did with Seth.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Yeah. He's so good. He needs to sing more. He sounds like
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz, and he looks like
I
Lenny
didn't even
Kravitz.
know he sings. That's
Yeah, I
awesome.
know. Like that's what happens when you collaborate with the Virgo. I was expecting like some shitty vocal track and having to like play with it for hours, and he sends me like this bomb ass track. And not only does he send me that track, he sends it like with the music and without the music. I'm like, oh my god, I don't even have to work. I love
Right?
this.
They do it all for you. I love it.
Yeah, he like did all of that the way he wanted. I barely touched anything he did.
It's amazing. So that's great, especially to hear you have 4 coming. Oh, my bad. There's still one more, huh? Okay,
Oh
yeah. What
yeah.
did you?
Okay. Did I only say 4? Okay. I like the Gemini song on the third album. I love that one.
Word.
Must be crazy. I always like the songs if I write the music, because even though I hate the extra work and writing the music, you're just so much more proud of it when you're like, yeah, I wrote that. All of it.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your favorite?
I know as an air sign, I definitely.
What's your favorite?
You weren't really on that new Aquarius one. You weren't really deep. It was more like abstract, like the sign, but
I wasn't what?
it was abstract like the sign, but you kind of like let your it's kind of cliche to say. You didn't like let your heart sing, but you were more like introspective on that one. The humanity one. Was it called
Oh
humanity?
yeah, Human Struggle.
Human struggle. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
3.0.
you know what? Aquarius is a really hard song to write. I always save Aquarius either for first or for last, because I want to either go ahead and get it out of the way or just not deal with it until the whole album's done. Like the first Aquarius song is so fucking stupid. Like I remember what I was thinking when I wrote that song, and I listened back to it. I'm like, nobody's gonna get this shit. I get it. I remember what I was singing about, but it's just fucking stupid. And I really like the second album's Aquarius song. But the Aquarius is detached, and I kind of made that one heartfelt. But yeah, I think I nailed it on the third one with the human struggle. Because
Yeah,
Aquarius,
you could tell you took your time with it. Like the lyrics, that they were really meaningful.
Thank you. Yeah, it's always a really hard song to write because I mean that's the sign I don't get. Like this is the weirdest sign ever. We're in Aquarius now, and I just hate it. I hate Aquarius energy.
What's Aquarius like as a Leo, being your opposite sign?
It's just fucking weird. It's like you don't feel comfortable. You don't feel like you're in your own skin. You don't feel like people are looking at you. It's just like you're turned inside out, and the energy is just icky. I think when the new moon hit,
Oh yeah, you do have a Scorpio moon, so it would feel like that.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
Aquarius is horrible. I don't understand how people can be Aquarius. If I was an Aquarius, I'd kill myself. I shouldn't say that.
No, I'm always fascinated. I'm always fascinated by oppositions because, like, in order to be as Aquarius, like, you have to be. You know what I mean? Like, that has to be some crazy shit. Because
Did you say
Aquarius is
an
a crazy
Aquarius?
sign. No. Like, in order to be the sign that opposes Aquarius, Leo, you know, it makes me think what kind of sign Leo has to be to even handle an Aquarius
Yeah.
opposition. Like,
And like even when I do try to connect with an Aquarius, I try to be so loving about it, and it just weirds them out. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm trying so hard for you, and like out here, maybe in the fucking middle. You're so weird. I'm just like fucking into it, whatever.
that's funny.
But like even when
All
the
right.
new moon just hit, that Aquarius new moon, oh that was awful. That energy.
What did it feel like?
I don't even know. It was so weird. Uh, I was not having a good few days then. I don't know. I felt sick all day. I felt nauseous all day. Nothing was wrong. You feel like out of your skin, you know? And yeah, I do have a Scorpio moon, so and the Leo sun. So the sun's opposing and the moon's squaring. So yeah, it just sucks.
What does it feel like to have a moon conjunct Pluto? What's that like?
It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. And it's in the 11th house, so I always get picked on.
Oh damn.
Yeah. No, that basically is set up like that to teach me to learn boundaries with people because I'm awful with boundaries. And my Venus in Cancer contributes to that. I'm so fucking nice that sometimes I just let anything slide. Like, oh, you just killed my mother. Okay. You know?
Want some cookies?
Yeah. So I have to like learn to draw boundaries so I don't get so angry over time and explode like I usually do. And I think that's what the moon and the Pluto is doing there in the 11th house to teach me to learn those boundaries so my anger doesn't build up.
That's interesting. What about as far as how does it help your intuition?
Well, Pluto just sucks. Pluto just destroys everything. I hate Pluto. I don't I don't see why anyone would like Pluto. As far as my intuition, I don't know. That's a weird question. I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, intuition is a fuzzy topic. Well, let's move on to a question game. We'll
Okay.
take asking each other questions. Oh, actually, before that, do you happen to have any tarot cards on you?
I do.
Word, let's pull some cards.
Do it. I'll be right back.
For sure.
I haven't pulled cards in like 2 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm so busy.
All right, so we'll each pull 12 cards, and we'll pull it for and interpret as far as like what the lesson for not really what the lesson for Aquarius season or Pisces season is, but more or less like this Mercury and Aquarius transit. It's not exactly that, but just this kind of period we're going through. I'm trying to put my finger on what exactly.
Oh wow. Okay. Hold on a second.
All right, yeah, like closing out the Zodiac wheel. That's what I meant to say. Like the final message before we start a new Zodiac wheel with Aries season. Sweet.
Wow, there's a lot of major cards.
As you said that I pulled a major. That's crazy. You could choose which sign you want to do first, too.
Okay. Let's see. How can we do this? All right. So this is for Pisces season.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, this is for the end of just kind of closing out the wheel, the final message before we relaunch an Aries season.
Got you.
For shizzy. Okey dokey.
Do you have yours out?
Yeah, I have my card for Pisces, right? You want to do Pisces first?
Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, so the Emperor is the first card. The Emperor represents Aries. And what that means in the first position is a leader with gravity, authority, and dignity, who is parental and attitude is of essence of this reading. A leader with gravity, authority, and dignity, who is parental and attitude. Yeah.
Oh, did you draw like an actual full reading?
Yeah. What'd you do?
My bad. No, I didn't explain it all. No, you just need to draw one card for each sign.
Got you. Okay. Oh, okay.
And then we'll just compare like the card you got with the card I got. Be like,
okay.
It's just so we're not here for like.
You gotta let me know these things, Michael. I'm so unprepared. I'm like fumbling my cards around. That's a simple, cool little game too. Pull a card for every sign. I don't know why I haven't done that. Okay.
Sweet.
I'll start with Aries.
All right, cool.
Okay, for Aries, you got the Two of Swords reversed. That is represented by the moon in Libra. No, that's represented by the moon in Aries.
No, you're right. That's moon in Libra.
Well, when it's reversed, I figured something cool out. Yeah, when they're reversed, it's the opposite sign.
No way.
Yeah, because if you look, I have like a list of what all the different minor cards mean as far as astrological placements. And after doing these tarot readings for so long, I had a system going. I had kind of like a kink in the whole way I was doing things, but my conclusion is I figured out that reverse cards are actually the other sign. So it's moon and Aries when they're.
That makes so much sense too.
So what that basically means for Aries for this last week of Aquarius, your simple message is a difficult decision needs to be made and soon. You want to do
And
Taurus?
well, to complement the Aries, I got a 7 of Pentacles. So, oh,
7 of Pentacles. All
yeah,
right.
I got the 7 of Pentacles. So on top of that, 2 of Swords, you just gotta be patient, which is probably the reason why you're dealing with indecision, Aries, is because you're wanting to rush everything, and you got to take time to assess what you got and just work with trial and error.
Yeah, and it's 7 of Pentacles is Saturn and Taurus, and yeah, so
Yeah.
patience is definitely needed. And just a little side note: unwavering, continued effort is needed to make your past effort successful.
Oh,
So quit
true.
being so fucking impatient. Basically, the usual thing you say to an Aries.
It's so hard though. Like I have Mars in Aries, so like I never want to be patient.
Oh my god, me too. And I get shit for it all the time. Every time I fuck something up or I'm moving too fast, you know, here's
It
Chris in
always
my
bites
ear,
you.
like,
Uh,
like, okay, Mars and Aries. So I have to like literally just wait around. Like, don't make fun of my Mars and Aries. I'm just gonna be patient. All
That's
right,
Mars though.
I'm gonna move into Taurus.
Cool.
I got Temperance reversed. Temperance is Sagittarius. What has been imagined will come to pass. A dream comes true, or a favorable judgment in law ends a stalemate.
I'm so jealous of Taurus because I got the star. That's the dream come true card.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
like the best card you can get.
Really, they did get the best out of all the 12 too. I can't even explain it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, the star message, the star card adds the message:
Keep
balance and
hope.
restraint when facing problems will help to bring a happy solution. So, yeah.
It works well with the temperance reverse, that's for sure.
Okay. For Gemini, I got the moon.
Of course. God damn it. Fucking Pisces.
Where are you, moon? And I've gone back and forth with the moon. Like, I used to say it was Cancer. Cancer was the moon, but no, it's Pisces. Because, I mean, the moon controls the tide, so, I mean, it'd have to be Pisces. Sometimes you just got to do some of your own homework to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Geminis, you need to meditate and beware of your own subconscious motivation.
Funny that you mentioned that. I'm totally resonating with that.
Tell your twin to sit down, Michael.
My twin is trying to take me over from the inside, but I also got the 8 of Wands, so you know, communication is gonna move fast, blockages removed. Just be ready for a breakthrough. I guess an intuitive breakthrough of what you're unclear of. I'd hope so. I'm thinking super bias for me, but shoot,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, that card adds aiming for change and a new goal in life will help.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and you're in Texas, and I'm actually that's my plan to go to Texas and stay in Texas. I'm in California now, but yeah, so we totally got to do a video when I get to Texas.
Sweet.
All right, Cancer. Cancer the crab. I got the 5 of Cups reversed, which is Mars in Scorpio, where Mars is now. How ironic.
Yeah. I got oh, my bad.
A message for Cancer is funny. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's not funny. Put disappointment behind and look to a new beginning, Cancer.
Oh my God. And the card I got for Cancer was the new beginning card. Develop a new desire, and you may even get exciting news to propel you. Cancer is always getting the let go message every time without fail. And I
Because
pull
they need to
Cancer.
let go. Let it go.
Like, always. I bet it's the same person, Cancer, the same person from 50 years ago.
Yeah, no,
Still,
every Cancer, I mean, they can't fucking let the past go and stop crying about it. I mean, I I just need to close my mouth when we talk about Cancers because I can get mean. I don't want to hurt.
yeah.
You gotta be careful with that. I love Cancer. They're so sweet. I have Venus in Cancer. It complements my Venus. So,
My sister's a Cancer too.
yeah, my brother's a Cancer with the Scorpio moon. He's a
She'll
wreck.
get so she'll get so mad when I don't even know I'm being insensitive. So I learned some Cancer sensitivity, but
Yeah,
not really.
you just have to act like it. Just pet him. Okay.
Feed them Cheetos and tacos, and they'll be
Yeah.
good. Wait.
Just buy 'em something to eat. They'll be fine. All right, Leo. Hold on. Damn. Housekeeping. Sorry, I'm in a hotel.
Balling.
Yeah. I got the Empress reversed for Leo. Very fitting. Are you Empress? Okay. Empress is represented by Venus and sort of by Aries too. Leo's responsibilities towards yourself and loved ones could cloud your attitude to others in society.
Interestingly enough.
So don't pay so much attention to your responsibilities. I need to read this. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. I think it's just saying be aware with how many responsibilities you have right now. Be aware of yourself and your loved ones, and don't be a dick. What card do you get?
I got the Six of Swords, so it's really just promoting healthy conversation. Don't be afraid to talk to people or to just talk out what you need to talk out. You're going to actually transition through this period and gain a really nice psychological distance from bullshit.
Yeah, and I'll add a little note. Enjoying the fruits of your own labors is what the message that the card you pulled.
Six of Swords, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
All right, Virgo. I got the Six of Cups.
Oh, sick.
What
That's the Sun and Scorpio card, right?
I believe it is.
Nice.
Some kind of water. Yeah, Sun and Scorpio. I'm glad you got this down packed so good. I need to study more. Your message is Virgos. New knowledge allied to old skills will bring new opportunities and enjoyment. What'd you get?
And the King of Cups is a Scorpio card, so it just kind of doubly adds you to have compassionate wisdom with that. Double Scorpio energy for Virgo, I guess, is encouraging you to close out your zodiac cycle very in tune with your intense emotions and not being afraid to get intimate. It's powerful soulmate energy.
Yeah, and a little note that card adds, don't be afraid to ask others for help either. All right, Libra.
The evil ones.
I forget your prejudice against the Libras.
Libra is like my older brother who didn't take me out to a party and just decided to neglect.
I know that's such a fucking Libra thing to do, not take your little brother out to a party.
Because he's not cool enough.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
You know those people who will like be your friend, but then like when there's popular people, they're like, "Oh, sorry, I have to go with
That's a Libra. Yeah. Let me note that one of my best Libra friends from Alabama does not even fucking talk to me anymore because I'm not in Alabama anymore to entertain her. That pisses me off. That's so Libra of her too. I even told her that. I'm like, typical fucking Libra. But Libras,
I love you, Libra, though.
you're so pretty.
You're my boy. I love you.
Libras, you got the Two of Pentacles reversed, which is represented by Jupiter and Cancer. And for this last week of Aquarius, your message is you need to be aware of this inability you're dealing with to handle more than one issue at a time. Don't overdo that pretty little brain, Libra.
And that's important because following the series of two, we have the Two of Cups upright. You have to make sure your lifestyle is in order so that you can really reap the relationship that is developing a lot more in your life. And you have that potential to really bond on that level, but you gotta get your lifestyle in order.
All right, Scorpio. You got, I'm not laughing. You got the Tower, and that really sucks.
Damn.
And it's ruled by Mars, and Mars is a dick. But your message is, for this last week of Aquarius, relationships flounder and need to be restructured. You need to work on your relationships.
And I got the Hanged Man. So if it's combined with the Tower, it's just basically divine intervention, and doesn't even have to be in a good way. There is nothing you can do at all to control what's going to happen that you don't see coming. And you people are control freaks. So you drive yourself crazy trying to control it. There's nothing you can do to control it. Mars, like he said, the Tower is Mars and the Hangman is Neptune. So, Mars is going to be in Scorpio. Neptune, of course, is in Pisces. You have to surrender. You know what I'm saying? Some of you Scorpios know exactly what I'm talking about. Shit's gotten serious. You can't be spiritual for pretend anymore. Not like you are, because you're not, but you're going to really start, showing people what the real shit is like.
Wow, that one was powerful. All right, Sagittarius, you got the Ace of Wands, which is represented by the fire signs. And your message is a new awareness of the spiritual aspect of life will change your goals in life. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. For the last week of Aquarius, a new awareness is going to come about you. And Saturn's there too in Sag, so.
True that. I also got the Moon in Libra again too. So
what'd you get?
The Two of Swords to complement that is kind of saying you're not going to allow anyone to make you to force a decision. You're gonna be pretty closed off because you probably feel you don't have all the sides of an issue, but that new awareness will help you not be so misguided or misinfluenced by other people. That's cool.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so we had the Moon and the Chariot in this reading. When they're in the same reading, there will be a scandal. Sorry.
The Moon and the Chariot, huh?
Yeah, if they're in the same reading, which they are in this case, there will be a scandal or sickness. And I'm guessing that's for everybody.
Oh, for all the signs?
Yeah.
I also have the Moon and the Chariot too on my end.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, something's gonna happen.
I'm sensing more scandal for sure. More scandal.
What?
Oh, what are we on? We're on Capricorn.
Yeah, we're on Capricorn. Capricorn, you got the Chariot, which is Cancer, your best friend. And okay, you need to make sure that your desire for success doesn't cause others to suffer. What'd you get?
I think that was your intuition at work, man, because you just mentioned the combination, and the card I got was the moon. So I think it's Capricorn that is. I think Capricorns may have to deal with a certain scandal.
Yeah, I think we just pinpointed something there. Capricorns, be on the lookout.
Yeah. Or if you have Capricorn in your chart, look at the house, because it'll definitely apply to you too. And to comment on that, the moon card is also saying like, it's more subconscious communication. You have to make sure your intentions are aligned with the inner motivations. Otherwise, you'll allow yourself to deceive yourself. Make sure you're not only seeing what you want to see,
right?
Which is what Gemini is doing. So it's like that. Okay.
You kind of have an advantage though. Geminis are so flexible. That's what I love about Geminis is they're so easy to adapt to different things because it's just easy for them. They like mold to any situation. All right, so what are we on? Aquarius. Aquarius got the 10 of Cups.
Oh,
and
sick.
Let's see.
I'm super jelly.
Happy family, a happy family or loving friends bring spiritual contentment for you, or satisfaction comes from public work. And this is for the last week of Aquarius. So what'd you get?
The 4 of Pentacles, which is, I guess, adding on to that general bliss and happiness, a feeling of stability, and having everything together materially too, like finally feeling in control for some of you. That's awesome. You're not lost in the dark like fucking Gemini, Capricorn. Oh god. And I have a Capricorn moon, so I'm just completely lost.
Oh, you do. That's right.
Oh man.
Y'all are so funny. I love my Capricorn moon friends. Y'all are just so funny. Your emotions are just like dead.
Dude, somebody was like talking to me on the phone yesterday, like opening up to me, and I was like, oh, I like you too. I think you're a good friend too. It just felt so wrong. Like I couldn't for the life of me like bring out any emotion.
See, this is what I love about you and Penny. Y'all both have Capricorn moons, and it's like when a guy like tries to hit on Penny, she's just so fucking like, okay. Just nothing. So funny. All right, Pisces. You got the Queen of Cups in your messages. There will be a powerful new friend in this last week of Aquarius that will be a counselor and give you support. What'd you get?
I got the Chariot card, which is overall victory, and combined with the Queen of Cups is talking about victory in the matters of the heart. I actually know some Pisces who are just completely on their Snapchat, totally in love with their new bae. So if you're watching this, like it's gonna last. Congratulations.
Yeah, Pisces are all coupled up, I've noticed lately, with their booze.
Their booze and bae things. So that was cool. I was very thorough.
Yeah.
I guess before we close, I love, picking every guest brain on this. I just have to know, what are your 3 favorite zodiac signs and the 3 zodiac signs that give you the most challenge. But you could also, if you want, add in maybe certain positions, maybe not a Sun in Scorpio, but a Mars. Yes.
Okay. Well, my favorites are definitely, Scorpio and Taurus. And I guess my third favorite would be Sagittarius.
Oh, Sag is always awesome.
Yeah. And the ones that challenge me the most are Virgo. No, I don't want to put them first. Capricorn. No, first is Aquarius, then Capricorn, then Virgo. There you go.
Virgo is in every episode. I need to have like some theme music that I play when anyone mentions Virgo.
Let me tell you, my Virgo in my chart is a disaster. It's a nightmare. Like, it is just littered with every bad thing you can have in astrology. My fucking South Node's there. My Black Lilith is there. My South Node. What else? My lunar eclipse. Everything's there. It's just like a nightmare sign in my chart. I hate Virgo. I don't hate Virgos, but I hate Virgo.
Well, all I know is that I've done this 25 episodes, and I think 22 of them, if not 23, has put Virgo on their shit list.
Well, I mean, they fix things until they're fucking broken.
It's beautifully put. Oh my goodness.
They do. They fix things until they're broken. They worry too fucking much. I don't want to like talk about clients or anything, but there's this Virgo client, I work in customer service, and she called one day about this refund. Dude, she emailed like 20 fucking times, was blowing the email up. Like, they fix things until it pisses everyone off, and it's a horrible sign.
They're so good at what they do. They're perfect.
Oh, God. No.
I love you, Virgo. I love you, Virgo. My new business partner is a Virgo.
What's your favorite sign?
Honestly, I've been thinking about this more and more. I think the absence of certain energy in my signs in my chart leave more to be desired, because I don't have like the full Sagittarius experience. I know Scorpios, but I feel like I need to know. It's not like Leo, which I'm very familiar with, or Gemini, or Aries. Like, Aries is one of my favorite signs. Every time I'm around Aries, I think because it's my 12th house, like, I kind of am reset. But I don't know. I'm drawn more to like the Capricorn Sag side, but I feel like I need more of that experience. I'm still that curious Gemini that needs more. I need more Libra. I need more. I have no Virgo, no Libra, no Scorpio, no Sag, no Pisces in my chart.
Michael.
Yeah, so it's like it's just like an empty feeling. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much more to have in store. But I've had an amazing. You know how Gemini, of course, will get a taste of everyone. So like, there's just so much more to be explored. I want to have a favorite.
Yeah, that's so funny. It's like, what's your favorite sign? Capricorn. Said nobody ever.
Even Capricorn doesn't say that.
Don't come and kill me, Capricorns. God, you are psychos. Cool psychos. Fashionable psychos.
Best sexual partners, though. I don't know. That might be biased. I'm not sure.
I've never slept with one, but yeah.
Same here. I've never slept with a Scorpio.
What?
Capricorn.
Never slept with a Scorpio?
I'm so mad.
Scorpio?
Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Leo. Those are the 4 signs I have yet to actually do it with. Oh, and Aries too.
You gotta sleep with a Scorpio.
I need to. I really need to. Like, you're right. Like, you're not joking. Like, I feel it.
They're gonna be either really awesome or really awful. But you'll know when it starts.
You'll know. Word. All right. Well, do you have any last message for any aspiring astrologers or just anyone speaking? And how can people reach you? Do you have any readings you offer? Yeah.
Say that last part again. I'm sorry, there's some noise coming through.
It's all good. How can people reach you if they want to chat you up or if they want a reading from you? Like, what services do you offer?
I have my own website, Facebook, of course. I have my own page and YouTube. So yeah, you can reach mainly on Facebook. I mean, that's how you reach everybody these days. So, and I'll be writing a new album, of course. That was actually a decision I made in the past few days. So I'll be updating everybody on that. You'll have to do another song with me. Which sign are we gonna do?
We should do Virgo.
Okay. That's another really hard one to write. Aquarius and Virgo are probably the hardest signs to write. But with Virgo, really all you have to do is just worry the shit out of yourself.
Actually, never mind. Let's just do Aries and talk shit about everyone.
Oh yeah, that's so fun. That's so fun. And we both have Mars and Aries, so that's a good idea. We can be so mean.
Yeah, I will not hold back one bit at all. So yeah, but did you? I don't know if you said it already, but do you have any message for any aspiring astrologers or any kind of advice you'd like to give? Any final words?
You need to read the book Conversations with God. It's really good.
Is that the who's the author of that? Is that the one where they talk to this channeler?
I don't know. It's some like hippie Aries dude. He's real annoying, but I just read it, you know, because he's basically channeling God. He's kind of like I don't know what you call it, rewrite, and God writes back. It's really interesting, and it gives you a perspective of who God is, and it's basically a message saying that God don't give a shit about anything. You decide everything, and you just think God's in control of your life. God is not in control of anything to do with you. I mean, he loves you and he like wants to be close to you, but he makes no decisions for you. You have free will. Nothing matters. If you want to go kill somebody, I mean, he explains in one of the books that Hitler went to heaven. That's how much he doesn't give a fuck.
No, see what you're saying is very controversial. I love how you're casually like saying it, but this is something that I haven't really been able to share myself. Like I honestly believe that too. Like it's hard for me to say this with a serious face, but to me, God represents that higher, you know, Aquarius, cosmic, Sagittarius energy, and I seriously believe God is in the club getting wasted. They're just having fun. Like he's the creator. There's a goddess that takes care of like the you know, as far as the natural flow of energy, but God is like getting faded. Like he doesn't really care. Like he created life so that you could be a living vessel and a refractal and be responsible for your own decisions. But
right. And just to clear something up, like a lot of people think that self-sacrificing and basically just sacrificing is good, and you know, being poor makes you humble and a good godly spiritual person. No, that's not true. God wants you to make money. God wants you to go out and get drunk. God wants you to fucking have fun while you're here.
Experience life exactly to the fullest.
Right.
And then that's why God has angels to take care of the politics and all this stuff that he's not doing because he's being lazy and partying. That's why he's beefing with Goddess. But I can't open up in dialogue like that and get people to take me serious. It's like the messenger's curse. That's the real shit.
You're an earth angel, aren't you?
What happened?
You're an earth angel, I heard.
An earth angel, birdie. Huh? I wouldn't deny it.
I hear.
I would like to think so. I'm just here to spread the message, really. If I was a Libra, I could probably use that power for my own gain, but I'm a Gemini. So anyway, until next week, this is a great talk, Chris. Thank you so much for actually coming through.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun.
Stay blessed, brother.